Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica. For those that don't know me, I'm an Abuja based vlogger. So today I'm bringing you guys the gist, the hot gist. I know from the title already you know what I'm about to talk about. I'm talking about the popular blue therapy video Paul Bridges and Chioma. Guys, I needed to bring this one on this channel because when I saw that video I had different types of emotions. Like, I was more angry than everything. Angry at Choma, angry at Paul, different things like that. And today I'm going to be bringing you my perspective. I'm going to be talking about this with my good friend Peace Brabuki. By the way, I call her Brax for short. So if you hear me say Brax, just know it's Brabuki. Only me, only I can call her that. Okay. So welcome Peace to this channel.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. She actually supports me a lot when it comes to YouTube. She's always pushing Jessica upload, Jessica be more consistent. Thank you for coming to this channel. Finally, she's always behind the scenes. Today she's now in front of the camera. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm sure you've seen the popular video, Blue Therapy.
Is the in thing right now. What's trending? #1
everywhere. Twitter. Was it trending on Twitter? I don't know if it was.
It trended on Twitter,
on Instagram,
YouTube.
It was.
YouTube was the main outlet.
Yeah. And by the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, a little backstory. So Trend Central brought out a video from Blue Therapy, I think, where they literally just like a therapy section with couples, and this particular couple stood out, Chioma and Paul, and it was all kinds of emotions. Everybody was just sad. Yeah. Some people were just extra with their own opinions. But today we are going to tell you guys like what we think about the video. I have a couple of things I wrote out here. So if you see me looking down, I'm just trying to know so that I'll be on track, because trust me, with this video you can't just, there are lots to talk about. But we're just going to touch on points that we can.
We have to create our points so that we will not sleep here.
Honestly, because this video is going to be so long. But the first one here, do you think it's real? Why I'm asking this is because a few days ago, Paul came up to put up a video and saying that it was his acting gig, thanking us for making him popular, blah 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 blah.
Well, I wouldn't say it was acting or true. I feel like there were some exaggerated scenarios, but I feel there's a truth to it. And coupled with the fact that none of the fellow actors, as he claimed, could sign his disclaimer, so I just feel it was real. Like, but there are some exaggerated scenarios in the old therapy sessions.
Yeah. Some part of me wanted to feel like, I would say feel like it was acting, it was scripted, because I mean I don't think, in as much as Chioma is hot, but I know she's aware that it's a production. I'm sure she's aware that she's being filmed, and even before they air it, they must have gotten her consent to do that. Yeah. So I don't think she wants to put all that stuff about herself, the abortion, the sex, all that about herself on the internet. The internet is a very funny place to just dump all that about yourself. Yeah. You don't know where you will be, or the space you will be.
And the internet never
forgets. So
it's like a record keeping.
Yeah. So that part made me feel like maybe these guys are acting it. But I mean, if it was acted, then they are very good at what they do. They are really good. But let's just assume it's real. If that thing is real, then let's just call Paul a psychopath. Working.
Psychopath, narcissist. Like,
I didn't think people would be that full of themselves. Like, when you see in Paul's head, like everything Chioma did or have ever done to him is wrong, but for him, in one sense, it doesn't. I mean, with that thing he always does. Let me ask you a question. I'm always pissed when he does that. I'm like, bro, chill, you don't know everything. Do you understand? It was always somehow.
He felt like he was on the right path with every conversation that came up with Denise. By the way, Denise was the therapist, the actress. With every conversation that came up, and you could see that sometimes she always interjects, okay, can Chioma speak? Let's hear what she has to say. But first, he's trying to say, man, like, babe, you don't babe, you don't go there. Like, if I know it's a therapy, and if really people wanted it, I guess people knew what people were going to. Like, you have to air everything, pour everything out of you. So it's funny when he gets to his turn to speak, he says overboard things that are not even necessary. And when he gets to her own, he wants to censor what she wants to say to the therapist. So me, I don't know what is if there is any word beyond narcissist. I don't know. Maybe we'll check the dictionary from that later. But
yeah,
no, I was really overwhelmed. Like this is really a representation of men out there, because I don't get it. How can somebody be delusional? Like you feel like, okay, I'm the truth and the light.
Like there's no wrong. I cannot do any wrong. I'm incapable of any wrong. Everything wrong with the relationship is Chioma's fault, and we are all seeing that. Bro, you need help. See now. Obviously, we're now talking about Paul. Like I said, we're going to talk about the 3 parts. We're going to talk about, Chioma. We're going to talk about Paul. But now we're talking about Paul. I feel that, when I've never really related with a narcissist, especially when we call like relationship, like dating a narcissist. Maybe I have dated a couple that are like that, but not extreme narcissist. This guy is so
there's an extremist,
like, oh my god. And for 1 minute, let's just talk about his problem in Nigeria. I think he has an issue with that thing. I feel he doesn't want to be tagged with that Nigerian
thing. He has an identity problem. He has an identity problem. It feels like, okay, if I identify as English, okay, there's this network, maybe to increase the network as he was always singing Mr. Provider. People don't know, he was always singing Mr. Provider. For those that watched Mr. Provider, I have to not show emotion, I have to be the man and all that. So I don't know
who said men cannot be emotional. I feel men are more emotional than women. I feel. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Society has done a lot of blunder to hide their vulnerability, them being pained, or if they are not even capable of providing or doing something. So the society has created a narrative to make them even
act must be like this.
Yeah, even if I don't have a problem in the pocket, I have to be like, okay, I got this.
Which was the problem here?
Yeah, I think that's one of Paul's problem. Not being able to showcase my emotions. Because you said it, guys, let's not jump to it, because there was a place literally said that you can't show emotions. I think that was the abortion
part that society expects him, blah blah blah.
So I don't
feel the first point Chioma raised when they started that therapy section was about him being uptight. Him always trying to show that he's got it when he's not there. He's always, even the way he's acting. But my own problem with him, I don't care how anybody takes carry themselves or want to be addressed. But my point is, there's a lot of issues with the food, the music. That part he was saying that you will come back home, Chioma is proud of village. First of all, I was offended. I was really offended because he insulted my favorite dish. Egusi is older than you, bro. Please, Egusi, don't disrespect Egusi like that. You're frying oil and then the whiskey or whatever. Yes, we're proud of them. I feel he has issues.
I think he said something like, I come to the house and I see Chioma dancing. Is this some sort of village or something like, hello? Hello.
And when he was talking about that restaurant where they go all down, all bush, I'm like, excuse me, hello.
Please don't come back.
Don't come back to
Sorry, disclaimer. Please, I don't come back.
Okay, so I wrote some things down here so that I will not forget, because I don't want to forget the point I have to talk about in this video. Now, I wrote down here that, okay, the party said she should apologize for going to see her sister because she was angry after the whole abortion. I don't know if you guys have seen the whole video, but I think this should be episode 3 where she got angry about the pregnancy thing, and then she was like, she went to see her sister and she wasn't taking his calls, she wasn't even replying his messages, but she was still posting. And he said, I quote, that like Chioma deserves like to give him an apology for not. And my question is, this girl is angry at what you said. You said that she's fat. You didn't say it. You played mind game on like, what is this issue with just? He said, do you think you're fat? Hey, you're telling me I'm fat, implying I am fat. And then she went to her sister's. Do you think at that point, what did you do? What was your reaction? Like at that point, you said you wanted an apology from her.
Like, are you serious? Like, you want an apology for somebody walking away from
what?
A disaster pending to whom? Like, if she stayed, it could have been, I don't know, I don't really know them personally. You would have turned to something physical. Maybe they would have exchanged blows or said things to themselves that they can't retrieve. So I feel like she walking away was respectful. And she was not in the right moment. She was not happy. She was not happy. So you don't expect her to pick your call or tell you that she's leaving or something. She did what was right at the moment. Even us generally as human beings, the best thing is to walk away from an eating situation when an argument is heated. Like, just walk away. It's not like being a bigger person or something. I feel two wrong cannot make it right. So it's better one person moves away from the situation. Then maybe when the situation is calm or tensions that arise before calm, like can talk about it like adults. So I don't know. Maybe he has a thing with apology.
I feel it's just like I said. I feel it's just a very manipulative person. I mean, because I didn't say anything wrong with going to her sister's place to chill. And I mean, she's angry at you. She can't stay in the same building because you are not reasonable, and she doesn't want to get into a situation that maybe she can't take back.
Yeah.
And second, I feel he's also very manipulative. Look at the way he manipulated going out with his friends and her friend's situation. She went out with her friends, for drinks, and then she ended up twerking, or dancing.
And she was not the one that did the video.
She didn't even post the video out of respect for him. But guess what my guy did? My guy saw the video too.
From her friend's
page. Then on his own, he would go out with clients and then get girls that will twerk on them, and they're like, how double, that's double standard. Like, this guy do it, you are allowed not to do it, well, I can do it.
I feel like men generally can't take on the dish when they're
most of
them, let me not generalize because I can't say for sure 100%
most men can't.
I feel like a lot of them cannot take on the dish. Why can I have a side chick, for example, and going out to wife and even if sometimes the wife is not even necessarily cheating or going out of place or crossing a limit, she's just being friends with somebody, and we'll even come to that with the friend that was working on the website. But when it gets to the girl having her own fun and being friendly with the opposite sex, it becomes a problem.
But let's just be truthful. Most Nigerian men, I quote now, not all Nigerian men, but most Nigerian men, I feel they are like Paul.
Yeah, they are.
And honestly, I feel they are like
Paul. Do you know the first thing that came to my mind when I started watching video? This camera of a thing, I was even like trying to relate to Big Brother. I'm like, if they keep camera in most of our houses,
exactly,
the police station go full, like honestly, the atrocities that men are committing. I'm not saying some women are not toxic. Don't get me wrong. Some women, they can't keep their mouths. They are actually like fighters. No, I think he is a representation of some Nigerian men. And you can imagine putting some of them on the spot, like Paul on camera or
something like that. They are not aware of. You see display of character, and you will be shocked. You even don't want to even get married to those kind of women. So I feel like most Nigerian men, when it came out, I was even having a discussion with somebody, and then I was like, but that's the truth. Most Nigerian men, you even see themselves, some of them, those characters sleep at workplace. You see them, you look down on you because you're a woman, or maybe you are placed in a position higher than them. They have that thing that how can a woman do that misogynistic character?
It always comes to
and like maybe if you guys get a bit confrontational, or maybe you have to lead to an argument, they begin to be manipulative.
Yeah, when you question
they begin
to like, why are you being toxic? Why are you reacting this way to me? I'm your colleague, I'm your boss, I'm your this.
You understand? So let's just be truthful here. In as much as nobody's talking about this part, this is a conversation nobody's. Most Nigerian men are like Paul, but obviously they are the good ones that, trust me, they are very open-minded and they are very, easy to. This time, and I feel most of them feel that if they are not like that, they are. Let me put the term woman rapper.
Yeah.
They feel they are not man enough.
Manly.
Yeah. So the manly thing has to come with that misogynistic part. It has to come
Ego,
with that. Always remind the
yes.
woman that she's a woman. So I feel that's the thing with Paul. Let's talk about Chioma. We've talked about Paul, but I feel that Chioma had a bit of part to play in all this. Let's start. Why would you stay in a relationship where the person continuously puts you down, continuously intimidates you and make you a shadow of yourself? Like, you cannot be yourself 100%. I would have an issue with a guy that has an issue with me going out with my friends and not being free. You see that and you judge me. I would have, if I was twerking on a guy, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
If I was doing something that maybe was not proper, then that is disrespectful.
Or actually naked.
Exactly. But you even have people that don't even think that that's disrespectful. But then again, if she was twerking on another man and the man was grabbing places he's not supposed to grab, then I would know that, okay, fine, you're being disrespectful.
She was dancing on her own.
But she's on a date with her friends. You wanted her to be how? I'm sure the friends were also dancing. You understand? So why, if I come back and the person I'm dating has issues with that, then I would have issues with you.
Even had a problem with some of her posts. She says some of her posts
on Instagram. She's an influencer.
She's
an influencer. Do you understand? So I feel I have an issue with that part for her. I'm blaming her for that part. Why would you be somebody that not once, not twice, but continuously tries to put you down? You understand? And let's get down to the abortion part, because that part is a very sensitive topic. I mean, abortion is always very sensitive. It's one of the topics that people are very careful to talk about. Yeah. But I just feel that if things got to that point that the guy is telling you take out the baby, even if you wanted to take out the baby, that should have been the end of that relationship. I don't know why she stayed back. I don't know how she convinced herself.
It's called for a cause of concern. Like really, even if you were not ready, I think there should be another approach to it.
And even
actually telling you. I know maybe at some point we are not ready, money is but like, okay, babe, what do you want? I think that's
should be the question. It should be the girl's decision. I don't think the man should talk.
If she comes up and say, okay, see, I know we are not there yet, and fine and good. Okay,
but you're not pushing her to go do it. Do you understand? You're not making the shots. You're not calling the shots. You're not making the decisions at that point. It's okay, whatever you want to do. Let her be the one to say, babe, I want to remove this child because I'm not ready yet to be a mother or something. But don't even try to influence the decision.
I think that decision she should make the decision for both of you. Like she could even say, okay, I know we are not ready and all that.
Okay, so the thing I wrote here now was the truth. Like you said, most Nigerian men are like Paul. I feel most Nigerian girls still are like Chioma. They stay in bad relationships because they don't want people to think that I can't keep a man or something, or that fear of I will not find another person like him, or who would date me, or the stress of finding another person, getting to know the person, the talking stage and all that. Some girls are not just cut out for it, so they stay in bad relationships for no reason. For me, it's very, very stupid to do that.
I want to come from another point of view. Sorry to say, some of these things are stem from trainings from our parents. Your mother, like every Nigerian woman, sorry mom, but some Nigerian women will say, no, you have to enjoy, you have to be a virtuous woman. Don't get me wrong, I go to church, I love God, but there's a fine line between stupidity and being a virtuous woman. Please,
sorry.
But
there was no part in that Proverbs 31. I've read Proverbs 31 over and over.
You see, we love God. Even though the Bible.
I even identify and I'm proud of the Proverbs 31 kind of woman. But there was no point in Proverbs 31 that the Bible said that she endured domestic violence
She
and she allowed her husband beat her and made her.
Or she endured emotional blackmail or emotional manipulation. Like some men are really good at that. They've mastered the skill. They don't necessarily beat you, but they will make you feel like you have a problem. Like, okay, I am the problem.
Yes.
Like, you will see Paul. Paul was always smirking and smiling and like, babe, you don't want to go there, babe. Like, you know this
like a problem. Do you think you're fat? Do you think you're fat? I'm like, just tell her you're fat. You're saying, bro, you're implying she's fat. Just say you're fat. And stop saying, do you think you're fat?
And just say, I think we should normalize. If it's not well, it's not well. Yeah. If it's not good, it's not good. We should normalize insecurities. We all have insecurities. We all have fears. We all have fear of the unknown. And okay, we don't know if tomorrow this man or this better than I'm wishing for will happen. You understand? But at the end of the day, my slogan, there's a slogan I believe in: don't settle for less. If you settle for less, you won't see better. Seriously,
like on fire.
If you settle for less, see guys, if you settle for, you won't see better. That's the thing. You have to keep it moving. I'm not saying that there's a situation where you can't work on your relationship. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying when there's fire, you should run away. So men will say you are always running away. No, but there should be a limit to it. If somebody is actually manipulating you, like the situation of Paul and Shoma, my dear, walk away. You will see better. Girl, you will see better. Trust me, you will. You will.
Yeah. Still on this topic here, guys. I feel we don't want this video to be too long, so we have a part 2 of this video where we'll just be talking about Paul's video and the aftermath video.
Guys, stay tuned.
So you don't
subscribe, like this video, get my friend to 5K subscriber before next month.
Hey, yeah, you guys can do it. Please do it for me, okay?
And share. Don't forget to share.
Okay, we'll see you in the next video.